Welcome Minneapolis junior, senior high school fans back to the gymnasium here for the start of a new winter sports season. Dale Leach, Mike Perry, and hopefully joined by Scott Oshman here pretty soon to bring you the first round action tonight of the Tri-County Invitational preseason tournament. Tonight the Lions are hosting Bennington Bulldogs in the intra-county spectacular here.
Spectacular.
Yeah.
Nothing better than the sound of the basketballs bouncing on the hardwoods. It's winter's here, and we're ready for the 2015-2016 basketball season here at Minneapolis. Looks like parking could be an issue as we go through the year. You have to migrate around to the west and north to find a parking spot. As the additions are starting to take place, Minneapolis here in the Tri-County Invitational, as Dale mentioned, we're going to take on the Bennington Bulldogs, ladies and the guys here tonight. So interesting. We'll find out what we have as far as team strengths and weaknesses, Dale.
Last year the girls finished first in the tournament. The guys finished second with a 2-1 record. And finished second to the Bennington boys in the game down at Bennington, even though they beat the Bennington Bulldogs. Anyway, the new coaching all around for Bennington this year, Pickering, who was the girls coach, is now the boys coach. And Tim Dolliff, who was the boys coach for many years, is down in Wichita now. And TJ Trout is the head coach on the girls side.
Girls. What school is Coach Dolliff at, Dale?
Trout just told me it's a private parochial school. It's called Renaissance or something. I can't remember exactly.
I thought it was a school I was not familiar with. So.
Kind of a sister school to where his brother is in Branson, Missouri. And I guess Joel has been there coaching for a couple of years already.
Oh, okay.
So the Dollar family is setting up house at the schools. And Becca was from Wichita to begin with, so it's kind of an easy transition on their family-wise to do that.
Logical move.
So anyway, the Bennington Bulldogs have started their season last Friday. They traveled to Lincoln. The girls lost to Lincoln. The boys won by about 10. So the boys there are 1-0. The girls are 0-1. Minneapolis is the only team in our league, and I think in our sub-state that hadn't played yet. So this will be kicking off tonight, other than our alumni scrimmages, which were last Friday. So, on the girls' side, I was quite excited because I got to see Krista Shute play for the first time since '96. She can still play the ball.
She can still play.
But, anyway, tonight we're going to see senior classmen, girls that have been to the sub-state finals twice in the last 2 years and lost each time. We hope this year they can overcome that hurdle and get to state. Sub-state seedings are out. Norton will be the home school. I don't know what the Kansas State High School Activity Association likes about Norton so much, but we'll be going back for there for the second time in 3 years. And the Hayes TM, all the schools are the same except Hayes TMP replaces Scott City on who we had in the sub-state rounds last year.
Well, the question arises, can the girls score points in the paint? They have the size and height factor down low on the low block, with 3 girls, possibly 4, that definitely have a height advantage over the opponent when they're down on the low block. So scoring that easy bunny up and off the glass and in has been a struggle for the girls the past couple of years at point blank range. And we'll see if we've got that down pat this year, because if we do, this girls team could be good.
Production out of the low post, the front line for this team will be the absolute key to their success. Jade Relot started opening up a little bit from the outside last year, and she needs to be able to do that. Plus, she can be very effective underneath if she'll do it. Shay Allison, Mackenzie Allison, both with a lot of experience at that. Addison Laws and Faith Kornick. I can just drool at the 5'10" average amongst those 5 kids. I don't know if it's 5'10" average or not. We're darn close. We've got a powerful front line, and that's going to be needed in order to take the scoring pressure off of Lindsay Shoup, who averaged in the mid to upper 20s last year in points, I believe, and started seeing junk defenses throughout the season.
Yep. We'll see that this year as well.
We will, but if we can keep things loosened up, otherwise those junk defenses won't be very effective at all. And another wild card throw into the mix this year is freshman Charisma Veneri. Had a very good 8th grade year. Watched her play in the alumni game. She's got some ups.
Well, we know Lindsay Molly Achterberg can shoot from the outside as well as Nicole Forte. So they can throw the box and ones and what have you. Is that the Minneapolis team this year? But you know, if we can score down low, as Dale mentioned, it will benefit the outside presence of our guards.
National anthem will be played with the pep band. One thing that Lindsay has tried to develop over the last couple seasons, especially besides her scoring, is her ability to drive and dump the ball off and dish it off to the post players, and I'm looking forward to seeing how well that continues to go for her this year. Of course, Nicole Forte left her out, probably the off guard. She was able to score the 3-pointer at times last year. It'd be nice to see her filling the void there even more this season.
Yep, when you have a guard that can drive and dish and get it off to the 5'10", 5'11" presence on the opposite side, low block, it's imperative you got to knock down that easy one, and that's where we're at. We'll see if we can get that done here tonight as Minneapolis takes on the Lady Dogs from Bennington. And now the lineups. Jamie Sloan, number 5. She is a 5'5" senior. She'll start for Bennington. For Minneapolis, number 5, Shay Allison. She'll post up in the paint. For Bennington, number 10, Delaney Ellis. She's a senior as well, 5'5" guard. For Minneapolis, one of the better rebounders on our club, is Jadra Lott, who will start this year. She's been off the bench the past couple of years. Very strong ball player down in the low block. For Bennington, number 12 is Tracy Kaiser, and for Minneapolis, our point guard, Lindsay Shoup. For Bennington, 5'8" sophomore, Alexis Watson. She's number 22. And for Minneapolis, number 34, Nicole Forte. Plays that off-guard position.
This is the 16th game overall in the series. Minneapolis leads at 14-1. We've won.
Daly Deal is the other forward for Bennington. She's a 5'5" senior. And for Minneapolis, Kinsey Allison will play the 4 position.
Thought we were done, excuse me.
No problem.
The Lady Lions have won the last 10 games in a row. Most of the competition in the last several years has been in preseason tournament games. Been itching for Lions basketball season to get going. It's here.
Kind of a long football season. Kids, we didn't have any major injuries that
Thank goodness.
come to mind.
Just the record.
So, yeah, so we have Lindsay Shoup, Shay Allison, Jadra Lott, Nicole Forte, and Mackenzie Allison will start for Minneapolis. And for Bennington, Jamie Sloan, Delaney Ellis, Tacey Kaiser, Alexis Watson, and Staley Deal. Shay Allison will jump center for Minneapolis, number 12. Tacey Kaiser for the Lady Dogs. And this season is underway. Tip is controlled by Minneapolis. Jadra Lott has it, gets it off to Shoup. Lady Dogs are going to drop right into a matchup 2-1-2 zone defense. Lott from the outside, short. And rebounds pulled out of there by number 5, Jamie Sloan. Wide open look. And Minneapolis, man-to-man. Sloan sets the offense for Bennington. And the baseline drive, oh my. Blocking foul is a call on Shay Allison as she was planted on the baseline. And that's first team foul, first personal foul on Minneapolis. Bennington to play it in down low. They call that on the floor. In it goes. Bennington looking to reset the offense here as Minneapolis in a pretty tight man-to-man defense here. Down the left wing, Sloan has it. Good double team by, that's back court. Has a nice defensive play by Shay Allison, tipped the ball out. And Sloan could not recover. She stepped over the back into back court, over the half court line, and the turnover gives the ball right back to Minneapolis. Shoup from the outside, that will draw air as well. Not a good look, a little early in the possession as Shoup not really set to take that shot. And Bennington will play it in. Minneapolis with a full court man-to-man pressure here. Lott. And that's going to happen every time you get beat. The guard is pretty smart. Will tuck in front of the defender, and the foul is called on Jadra Lott. Her first, Minneapolis second. Team foul. No score yet. On the left wing, Ellis. She's being pestered by Lindsay Sloan. She gets the ball off now in the post. Dribble drive is stopped, and Shoup ties her up as the ball gets down to the floor as Tacey Kaiser is tied up. Possession arrow will favor Bennington, and they'll play it in under their own basket. Jamie Sloan to trigger the inbounds play. Out front it goes. Now the entry pass is tipped away by Shea Allison. Nice steal there. Now Lindsay all the way in, up and under, shot off the glass, no good, and Bennington controls the board. Now down low, Bennington, the right in there it goes as Watson gets a Minneapolis defender on her hip and puts that ball up and in. 2 points. Now shoot from the outside, same spot, same results. Shea Allison with the rebound. The stick back shot is no good, and she's going to be whistled with her second personal foul here 2 minutes into the game.
And Adeline Laws will come in for Shea.
Watson, pretty good sized presence down on the low block, had Minneapolis defender on her hip, and the traveling infraction is whistled on Ellis as she took a step before she put the ball on the floor. Go ahead, Dale. I'm sorry I interrupted you there.
I was just going to say 5:40 to go. The Lady Bulldogs are up 2-0.
Bennington looking to trap half court. Forte baseline drive, kicks it out front to Lott. Shot is good. Deidre Lott displaying the touch from the outside, and now Mackenzie Allison is whistled with a reach-in foul. Minneapolis' third team foul. They'll play it in, free throw line extended. 5:20 left, first quarter, just underway here in this new basketball season. McKenzie gets beat bad on the backside as Deal gets all the way to the rack.
Lott fouls on the help defense, draws her second foul.
Comes to help out and is whistled with the foul. Minneapolis already 5 team fouls here. Free throw, no good. Front rim as Staley Deal.
Veneri in for Lott.
Missed the first of two. It's 2-shot foul. Second throw on its way. It is no good as well. And a big rebound pulled down by Laws. Minneapolis on the offensive end. Shot thrown up from the outside, and Allison has the rebound over the top of the Bennington defender. As the defender turned around, fouled McKenzie on the stick back. Shot was no good, but she will go to the free throw line for 2 shots. First throw is
short and off to the left.
A little bit short. Second throw on its way. It is good.
3-2 Minneapolis. Allison with the steal.
Outside shot from Vigneri is no good, and Allison has it on the backside.
Adeline Laws with the initial rebound. The putback was a little too hard. Allison gets the second rebound, foul on the putback.
Fouls whistled on Jamie Sloan, her first. McKenzie to the free throw line to shoot 2. First throw rimming out.
Ochterberg in for Forte.
With the exception of McKenzie, Allison, and Shoup, we've got 5 fresh out there. That free throw is no good as well. And Achterberg with a push.
Team foul 6. Next one puts Bennington at the line. Just not even 4 minutes gone in the first quarter.
Not good defense if you've got to foul. Sloan will draw the foul, and that's a foul right there as Watson gets all the way to the basket again. And the foul is going to be whistled on Lindsay Shoup.
Should get 2 on the shot.
Yep. 2-shot foul here. Watson to the free throw line. And as Dale mentioned, Bennington will be in the 1-and-1 the rest of the half. First throw is up and good.
Ties the score at 3.
Got them both. And Bennington takes a 1-point lead. Shoup dribbles out of a double team. Now it dishes down low. We can't hit a shot in the paint tonight.
And Allison with the rebound, but travels.
Had the rebound. Tried to back her way out of there. Took a step or two before she put the ball on the floor. McNary with a good defense here at Sloan. And that was a good call by T.J. Trout, but I think it did go off Sloan.
It did.
As I was seeing the action from here. Now McNary with the good defense, moves the feet well. Sloan clears the timeline for Bennington, and she did step out of bounds as Coach Weatherman had to point that out. I didn't know if they're going to call that or not, Dale.
4:15 to go in the first. It's Bennington 4, Minneapolis 3.
A little tough to double Shoup in the middle of the floor, and there's a walk as well as Achterberg shuffles the feet before she takes the shot. Sloan able to put a move on McNary so they can get the ball in. Now the left-hand dribble.
McNary draws the foul. We're going to have the double bonus for a week.
She will cut in front of you as
30 seconds.
She's done that twice tonight and draws the foul. She'll go to the free throw line for a 1-and-1, as Dale mentioned. Minneapolis fouling at will. Sloan at the free throw line, first throw. No get. Oh, it did go in. Hits the front end of the 1-and-1. Bennington 3 of 5 from the charity stripe. 5-3, Lady Dogs. Second throw up, rimming in.
6-3.
Almost a backcourt violation. The ball did not go across, and now Sloan's whistled with the hold. And that's her second personal foul.
Third team foul.
Still in that zone defense. Allison down low, turnaround shot, no good. The rebound comes out long to Shoup, puts up the 3. It's no good, and Kenzie Allison and Watson tie it up. And a 30-second timeout is taken by Minneapolis.
Trailing Bennington 6-3 here with 3:41 to go.
Don't look real impressive yet, do we, Dale?
Not on the outside shooting, that's for sure.
Any shooting.
American Family Insurance agent Scott Osherman for all of your insurance coverage under one roof. The Scott Osherman Agency in Minneapolis, proudly supporting the Lions.
Eagle Communications, home of ECTV, high-speed internet, 910 KINA, and 99 KG Country, is a proud sponsor of tonight's hometown coverage of Lions sports. Listen to the Lions sports on SalinaPost.com.
And we're not being as effective under the boards as I'd like us to be as far as putbacks.
We haven't hit one of those, but we've been there and done a pretty good job rebounding on that offensive glass.
And early foul troubles.
I think we're rushing our shot a little bit. They have plenty of height to turn and take the shot. They're just throwing it up off the glass.
Forte's back in.
Achterberg from the outside, shot no good. Laws over the back, throws it up. Now Forte finds the basket. And Nicole down on the low block, puts it up and in. Bank shot good by Delaney Ellis. Beautiful bank shot. And the foul is whistled on Delaney Ellis as Achterberg drives to the paint. That's her second personal foul. Shipley, Callie Shipley. We play it in. Shoup has it out front to Vigneri. Forte, long shot. No good. And that's tipped out of there by Bennington, picked up by Lindsay Shoup. Now in the paint. Brick. And there's a shot blocked by Laws, and now the ball is picked up by number 25, and that would be Shipley. And there's the push by Vigneri.
Second on her, I think, isn't it?
That's her second personal foul.
9th overall.
Staley Deal at the free throw line. 1-1 here. Yep, missed everything, and Minneapolis will play it in.
8-5, Bennington, 2:43 to go in the first quarter.
They'll be in the double bonus. One more foul, Dale, in the first quarter.
Achterberg's in.
Forte has it, looking down on the low block. Shoup drives and shoots, no good. And a blocking foul is called on number 32, Staley Deal. That's her first, Bennington's 5th team foul. 8-5 Bennington, Minneapolis to play it in on the baseline. Forte to play it in for the Lady Lions. Out front it goes, Achterberg. Over to Shoup. Back to Shoup. Free throw line, shot in the lane, no good, and she's over the back. Or Allison is, one or the other.
Going to put them at the double bonus at the other end.
Allison is whistled with the foul. That's her second.
2:20 to go in the first quarter, and the Lady Lions have the Bulldogs in double bonus.
Shipley to the free throw line. We've got a lot of first quarter yet to go.
Yep, the Lady Dogs with 5 fouls.
Free throw good. They will get their chance at the free throw line here tonight as Minneapolis is
fouling at will.
Fouling quite a few here. Second throw, good. She got them both.
10-5, Dogs.
Six out of 9 from the charity stripe. Laws kicks it out to Lindsay Shoup. 2:06 to play. Three-pointer on its way, Lindsay Shoup. It's up and good.
10-8, Lady Dogs.
Not too far behind when you've got a 3-point line out there, and you've got a couple girls that can. Good anticipation there by Nicole Forte, just late getting there, as she knew the ball was coming.
She fouls her first. Ellis to the line for 2.
Ellis, free throw, no good. She'll get a second as Minneapolis in the double bonus. Allison with 2, Lott with 2. Kinsey Allison with 2. She missed them both. And Adeline Laws with a nice rebound there. Forte, Achterberg from the outside, bank shot. It was a 3.
The Lions take the 11-10 lead now.
I guess it counts.
They
Ooh,
count.
there's a foul right there, no call. Now shoot, back to Lott, under the basket too far to pull the trigger. Now Forte down to Laws, shot, good, nice dish. Nice dish by Forte, and Laws that time with a little more relaxed shot. Bounced her right off the glass and in. Minneapolis with a 3-point lead until then. Ellis cranks one up from the outside, and that one's in.
13 all, 50 seconds to go on the first.
Both teams finally trying to find the range here as they're shooting. Lott back to Forte, now shoot. 3 ball, no good, front rim. And Shipley has the rebound for Bennington. 13-13, 30 seconds left first quarter. Ellis just hit that 3. I would imagine they're going to rotate around and try and get her a look. There was a shot. She couldn't pull the trigger as Forte was right on her. Good defense by Forte. Once again, Ellis. Ooh, off the hands as it ricocheted off Shoup and off the hand of Staley Deal. Minneapolis ball to play in with just 5 seconds left first quarter. They will have to hurry. Long shot. It was closer than what you think.
But it did.
She had room to dribble up just a little bit closer. That's the way the first quarter will end. 13-13 tie. Minneapolis and the Lady Bulldogs from Bennington will be back with second quarter action here. This is SalinaPost.com, Eagle Communication. Your home for Lions
Your Toro
Athletics.
dealer in Minneapolis and Salina is All Seasons Power and Equipment. See Ronnie Robbins and his crew for great pricing and service for both new and used equipment as they back the Minneapolis High School Lions.
The Minneapolis Junior Senior High School Lion backers are proud to continue their long-term support of the broadcast of these Lions games. Join us as we support student activities and the teachers of MJSHS. Go Lions! We're with you all the way.
Well, welcome back to the gym as we get ready to go to the second quarter. Things finally got on track for both teams the last 2 minutes of that quarter.
11 team fouls on Minneapolis in the first quarter alone. So, yes, Bennington will be shooting free throws. We'll see if we can curb that a little bit here at halftime. Bennington has missed 5 of the 11.
3 starters and Faith Kornick along with Charisma Veneri in for the Lions. Start the second quarter.
Minneapolis zoned up, shot in the paint is no good, and the rebounds tracked down by Jadra Lott. McNary with a real nice looking stroke from the outside. Is that a 3?
Yes.
Dale?
16-13 to score.
Nice looking shot. Nice rotation on that ball as it left her hand. It was up and in. And that pass to the outside by Deal goes out of bounds. As Dale mentioned, unforced errors. Lot down in the low post. Forte throws one up, off the glass and in.
Banged around a little bit, but got in.
Well, the girls are not afraid to pull the trigger. There's a nice steal by Vigneri, left-hand layup, good.
20-13. Last 7 points scored by the Lions. Another steal.
Deal loses control and is picked up by Lott. Now Shoup stops and pops. Bank shot no good, and Watson there for the rebound for Bennington. Cross-court pass, and there's a walk as Deal tried to get her feet under her as she was streaking down the backside. As Dale mentioned, TJ Trout, the coach. Looks like Mr. Tanzer is part of the coaching group there on the girls' varsity side this year. Shoup with the ball. Vigneri's just hit a three, and Forte throws one up off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound's pulled out of there by Kaiser. Sloan with the ball. Entry pass, now the jump shot in the paint, up and in. Nice shot by Kaiser. She's got a nice jump shot. Lott. Forte shot up off the glass, no good, and she is fouled.
She'll go to the line for 2. 20-15, Lady Lions, 5:57 to go in the second quarter.
Fouls whistled on number 22, Alexis Watson. It's her first. Forte will get a 2-shot foul here. Free throw, good.
Next one puts the Lady Lions in the 1-on-1 bonus.
Shipley with some good minutes as Bennington rotates starter back in. Forte's free throw, good. Got them both.
Nice shots, both of them. 22-15.
Ooh, that did go off the hand of Ellis on a nice defensive play by Vigneri. She got a quick hand in there as the pass came up the sideline. Good defense by Minneapolis. Forte, back to Vigneri. Shoup has it on the right wing. Skip pass and Shoup from the outside, rims one in and out. Vigneri has the rebound. Now, there we go. Faith Cornick
pulls down the board and puts it back in.
She's got a nice shot down there on the low block. Kick. And that's a good call as Vigneri in the passing lane sticks out the foot. 24-15. Kaiser to play it in for the Lady Dogs. Into Sloan it goes. Dale, they started slow, but they've got 24 points on the scoreboard here, and we still have 5 minutes left. That's a good play by Minneapolis. Cornick played it straight up, blocked the shot of Sloan.
He's outscored him 11-2 so far.
Vigneri, I thought that was going in. I don't know whether he's going to call a foul or infraction. It is a foul. Deal with the clear out is whistled with her second personal foul, and Forte will head back to the free throw line for a 1-and-1. Back rim, no good. Rebounds tracked down by Kaiser. Under 5 minutes left here, first half action. Walker in the contest for Minneapolis. Shot from the outside, no good. And Cornick right there for the rebound.
She's good down there.
Good position, you bet. Forte almost caught in the air and thought maybe she came back down and traveled, but no, she is fouled.
8th team foul. Forte to the line for 2.
Ellis, that's her third. Forte, no. Two-shot foul here for Nicole. See if we can coax in the second one. Shot, good.
10-point lead now, 25-15.
3 out of 5 from the charity stripe for Nicole. She got 2 baskets from the floor, so good first half by Nicole. Watson shot is blocked.
Nice defense by Kornick there. Disrupted that shot.
Absolutely, and she did not foul her, which was great defense there by Faith. Ball goes to the opposite side. Deal had the short carom, and when she put it back up, she was fouled.
Faith is not near as awkward in her sophomore year as she was in her freshman year. She's moving much better. Shea Allison back in.
Foul was on Forte, her second. Free throw, no good.
Lott with the rebound.
She missed them both. Matter of fact, she's missed 5 in a row. Walker over to shoot, right wing. Forte from the outside, in and out, no good, and the rebound pulled down by Watson. 3:42 left in the first half. Jump shot off the glass, no good. Walker has the rebound for Minneapolis. Shoot, all alone from the outside, can't pull the trigger. But Walker can. That shot is off the front of the rim, no good.
Dogs with the rebound. Forte with the steal.
Shipley lost the handle, and that layup not going to count as traveling is the call. I need to get Walker's name in here, I think. She will play some more here later on. Good defense by Walker against Sloan. Shipley has it, dishes it back off to Sloan. 2:50 left first half. Skip pass, Sloan all alone, has her shot partially blocked. And that's tipped out of there by Bennington. Minneapolis will play it in as number 33 comes in the contest. That is Samantha Swearing.
12-2 run here by the Lady Lions so far in the second quarter. It was tied at 13 after 1.
Shoot, back to Forte. Now Walker. The entry pass I thought was going to happen, didn't. Shea Allison right there at the high post. Ball's tipped out of there, but then Lott crashing the boards. Picks up that ball, and it's up and off the glass and in. Nice play by Jadra Lott. 27-15, Minneapolis now with a 12-point lead. Deal has it. The entry pass in. She drives into the paint and is fouled. And Shea Allison's whistled with her third. Deal at the charity stripe. Free throw. No good.
In that, spins around and off. Faith Kornick back in. And Mackenzie Allison in.
Shea Allison with 3 fouls hits the bench, and now Deal finally gets one to drop. 1 out of 8.
Ouch.
From the charity stripe. McNary entry past Kenzie Allison, turnaround jump shot up and in.
Nice steal by Allison.
Now Shoup on the move, stops, shoots off the corner of the end. Kornick has the rebound. Her stick back is no good, and ball is tipped out of there by Faith. And Bennington to play it in with 1:31 left.
29-16 Minneapolis.
McNary play a little half-court pressure here as Sloan breaks the timeline for Bennington. Minneapolis extending the defense here a little bit. And it's a pass that goes out of bounds by Deal. Sloan not quite that tall. Deal will head to the bench as Shipley comes back in. Shipley, a junior, playing quite a few minutes off the bench here in the first half. Shoup, McNary from the outside. It looks good and is.
Pretty shot. 32-16, double the score here.
McNary with 8 points here in the first half. 2 big 3 balls have gone in. They were nothing but net. So beautiful looking shot by McNary. The rotation on the ball is exactly what you want to see. Sloan in the skinny post, shot from the outside, no good. Goes off the hand of Nicole Forte and out of bounds. Swearing back to the bench. Achterberg in, Shoup out. Bennington to play it in under their own basket. Sloan to trigger the play. Foul, and a reach-in foul by McNary.
Achterberg,
excuse me, Achterberg.
Puts it back at the line for 2.
Well, everybody has 2 fouls, so no one's left out. Shipley, free throw, no good. Back ram. Doubled up the score here, Dale. Early on, I wouldn't have thought we would have gotten to 20, but girls with 32 points on the board. Shot no good by Shipley, and Forte blocks out nicely the shooter and has the rebound from Minneapolis. McNary wide open again, and it goes.
Took a little bounce that time, but it scores and it counts just as much. 35-16, 12 seconds to go.
It looked like it had the range, as Dale mentioned. Rimmed it just a little bit, but soft enough it went in.
Blocked by Kornick. 1 second to go.
Faith with a wonderful defensive play there. Did not foul the opponent. And you're right, Dale. Her athleticism has improved immensely. Yeah, no question about it. Her feet are moving real smooth, and she's got quick movement, more so than the past I've seen, but playing real well here in the first half is Charisma McNary off the bench for Coach Weatherman has
Minneapolis
done the damage.
Scores Bennington 22-3 in the second quarter.
Well, we'll be back with some point totals and some comments from Dale as the boys warm up and the girls. We're at halftime at Minneapolis. Minneapolis Lady Lions 35, Lady Dogs from Bennington 16. We'll be back after a word from our sponsor. This is SalinaPost.com, Eagle Communication.
City Farm.
Welcome back. Point totals real quick before we start the second half. Minneapolis on top 34-16. Scoring for Bennington, Jamie Sloan with 2 points. Delaney Ellis with 5. Tacey Kaiser with 2. Alexis Watson with 4, Staley Deal with 1, and Kaylee Shipley off the bench with 2. That should total about 16 points for Bennington. Minneapolis, nice scoring all the way down the line. Minneapolis with some good bench scoring here in the first half. Minneapolis scoring, Lindsay Shoup with 3 points. Shay Allison in foul trouble most of the first half, did not score. Gadra Lott had 4 points. Nicole Forte had 7. Molly Achterberg with 3 off the bench. Points scoring for Coach Weatherman. Mackenzie Allison had 3. And Charisma Vigneri off the bench scored a big 11 points here in the first half with 3 big threes from the outside. And I might add, she has a really nice looking shot.
She does, and you know, good defense. She's right after it.
Adeline
Quite
Laws.
the basketball player.
Adeline Laws had 2 points for Minneapolis. And I was most impressed not only with Charisma Vigneri, but with Faith Koronek here in the first half. The footwork has gotten 3 times better than last year. She's got really good movement. She's gained some athleticism somehow because she's a different player than she was last year.
Yes.
She looked real good. Defensively especially, played them straight up, has blocked a couple shots, and did not foul the opponent, which is a big plus. Minneapolis had 14 fouls in the first half. Bennington had 8. But Minneapolis put Bennington at the charity stripe early in that first quarter. I think it was 2 minutes, 50-some seconds left in the first quarter, and Bennington was at the 1-1 already. Well, we welcome Scott Oshman. Scotty, it's glad you're here. It's always nice to get the team at full strength, so glad you're here.
I appreciate that, guys. Sorry for my delay in the first half. I wanted to check out a little bit of the high school boys JV game, and I was over there. So I appreciate you guys letting me do that.
How was the JV game going?
Going good. It was at the half. It was like 31-24 Minneapolis. But
good.
It's both squads are very even on the JV side. So.
Well, next year we get the new gym. You won't have to travel so far.
I know.
Go back and forth between JV and varsity.
Now we can just put myself in 2 places, then we'll see, what that can do. So.
And we get you a reserved parking spot somewhere too here, because that could be an issue as time goes along this year.
Exactly.
Well, the Lady Lions were tied with Bennington, 13 points apiece after 1. 22-3 explosion in the second quarter. Finally got some 3 balls going. Post play got much more effective, particularly from Faith Koronek.
Yes. Minneapolis did, I thought, a really good job on the offensive glass, and we did have a lot of chances that kind of went astray. I think we heard our shot a little bit too much. First game jitters, as you would have it. Now the entry pass into Shea. Turnaround shot no good. Nicole Forte knifes in there for the rebound, and her stick back is up and in. Forte on the offensive glass. Sloan has it for Bennington. Now Deal looking inside, back out front to, need to turn the page here, I'm sorry. Ellis, number 10, has the ball right now, has hit a 3 ball, now on the low post. Sloan all the way in, shot up and off the glass is good. Sloan, a 5'5" senior. Nice shot down in the low post. Forte back to Shea Allison, and her shot off the glass up and in.
Nice drive and dish by Forte.
Scott, we had mentioned that the more these girls can score in the paint this year, the better we're going to be, because we definitely got the outside shooting capabilities.
A nice steal there by Lindsay Shoup in the finish. Yeah, you're exactly right. I think that's going to open up the outside big time.
Shoup with the layup, and Minneapolis 41-18 all of a sudden with a nice lead over the Bennington Lady Dogs. Sloan entry pass to Watson, and Lott leaning a little bit too heavy on Watson. And Jadra whistled with, I believe, her third personal foul. If I add correctly,
Yeah, you're right.
everyone had 2 in the first half, I think.
Well, you had Shea down for 3.
With the exception of Shea had 3, so it's quite a few fouls. Shot from the outside by Ellis. Goes out of bounds. It will be Minneapolis ball to play in. Pass down to the low baseline lot. Now, good pass by Shea down to McKenzie. Shot goes off the rim, no good, and Bennington clears the board. Ellis out front, Deal. Back to Ellis. Minneapolis zoned up. And a 2-3 zone. And they've extended the defense out to cover that 3-point line. Ellis picks up her dribble, gets it off to Deal. Now from the corner, Ellis, shot looked good. Jay Allison claims that rebound on the backside for Minneapolis. Lott from the outside, no good, and Long Karam's tracked down by Allison, but she stepped on the inbounds line as she tried to rescue the ball before heading down to the locker room. It will be Bennington ball to play in.
Good hustle there by the Lady Lions, just couldn't quite get it in back into play.
Sloan has it, clears the timeline. Ellis once again with it on the left side. Deal,
nice
pass down low, and Lott crushes Sloan down there. It will be Jadra Lott's
4th foul.
4th personal foul. No, Jadra, I don't believe he's going to leave you in. Here comes Adeline Laws into the contest. Gives us a little more height down low. Deal has a good look from 3-point range, passes it up. Sloan skip pass back to Deal, into the paint she goes.
Nice block by Shea Allison, but tipped out of bounds by the Lady Lions.
The ball will stay with Bennington. They'll maintain possession. Sloan to play it in. I think she bounced it right off the heel of Adeline Laws. It goes out of bounds. It will stay with Bennington. 41-18, 5:08 left, third quarter. A pass way over the hands of Deals. Shoot picks it up, in the lane she goes, right hand layup, no good, and Fortes over the back of Ellis. And Bennington will play it in. If Sloan can get someone to pass it in as Kaiser comes back to have that honors. Under 5 minutes left, third quarter, and a timeout taken by Bennington as Coach Trout takes a 30-second timeout. Well, Scott, didn't take long for the basketball season to get here. My gosh, seems like this season's moving, this school year is just moving right along.
Yeah, it's hard to believe when you stop and you think about the time frame and where you're at. And yeah, it's right here, it's right there. Junior high season's well into play. So we're inundated with basketball at our house right now.
And once you get kids in the house, it just seems like the year just passes by so fast. It's just amazing.
I was very impressed. The boys, junior high boys, were practicing when I was setting up. I think they had 24 boys out there. I was
there's enough for they have an A, B, and a C team on the junior high boys. So that's exciting.
Bennington puts the ball back in play. Ellis on the left side has an open look. She's hit one from the outside. That one off the side of the rim, no good. And the rebound on the backside. The stick back is missed by Kaiser. Now Minneapolis up tempo, cannot get a good transition look as the ball goes out of bounds as Bennington makes the play defensively. Kenzie Allison back to Forte. One thing about this bunch, there's a nice shot on the backside as Laws has the rebound. this bunch of girls, they're not afraid to shoot the ball anywhere on the floor.
Well, I think you're going to see that with the boys as well. Everything I've seen, it's going to be the same look from an offensive standpoint. So nice rebound there by Mackenzie Allison.
4:11 left, third quarter. Shoot, drives in, dishes to Shea Allison, turns around, puts it up off the glass, and in. Shea Allison with a nice basket down in the paint. Ellis gets it out on top of the deal. Dribble drive into the paint. She is met there by Shea Allison. Forte backflips out of bounds. It will stay with Bennington, it looks like. McNary and Faith Kornick into the contest. Both girls had very good first half. The entry pass comes into Kaiser, and she has an open look. McNary came to get her and commits the foul. Kaiser to the free throw line for a two-shot foul here. First free throw is good. Kind of has a shot put looking shot, but it went in. 43-19. We'll see if Tacey can coax this one to go in as well. 5'9" sophomore. Shot is good. That one's a little bit better. Had a little more arch on it as she got them both. Bennington still looking to trap a little bit at half court, but Minneapolis hasn't been bothered by that very much at all. Kornick down low, tips that out of there as her shot went off the rim, no good, and she's going to be whistled, I believe, with the reach-in foul.
Her first personal foul.
43-20, Minneapolis with a 23-point lead here. 3:30 left, third quarter. She does play tall when she's her and Adeline together, make Shea at the same time. Sloan dribbles into the paint, shot no good. Now the follow-up shot by Kaiser is good. Nice play there by Tacey Kaiser. And McNary whistled with a traveling call as she drove the baseline.
Ockerberg and Walker in.
Not too many turnovers by Minneapolis. Early on there were, but since then Minneapolis played pretty clean basketball. Courtney Walker in the contest for Minneapolis along with Molly Achterberg. Achterberg had a heck of a cross-country season for Minneapolis. Sloan, oh, nice block.
Nice block right there.
Rejected by Laws.
And Charisma Veneeri is going to pick up her fourth personal foul.
Zero fouls for the Lady Dogs.
Kylie Roth getting ready to enter the contest. I'm sure she'll come in for Charisma as two quick fouls by McNary will find her a seat on the bench. Ellis with the ball. Now Deal all the way in. She is fouled as she gets all the way to the basket. I think Adeline Laws is whistled with the foul.
Just her first. Interesting that both Adeline and Faith just had no fouls in the first half for the bigs. That's
less time than the others, yeah.
So.
And it's shot up and in by Deal. I was going to mention it was amazing that Kornick didn't have 3 or 4 fouls. If they had the right referee out there, he probably wouldn't have allowed it to happen. But I thought she played straight up on defense as they came in, and she did block a couple of shots and alter a couple others. I thought she played rather well defensively. Courtney Walker has it. It's off to Kylie Roth. Dribble drive down the baseline off the glass. No good. Gets her own rebound. Tries to get it into Adeline Laws, and the ball's tipped out of there by Bennington. Minneapolis with good ball movement here. Laws has it. Dribble drive in the paint, back out to Roth. It's good. Kylie Roth with the bomb from the outside. It's nothing but net. I would like to see how many shots they've put up tonight that were threes. There's one from the outside by Sloan.
Cornick makes the way, gets the rebound.
Hands the ball off to Courtney Walker. Good crossover dribble to clear contest for Bennington for the first time. Number 4. And we're under a minute left in this third quarter. Courtney Walker. Bounce pass to Kylie Roth, and she drags the pivot kick. Megan Stanley to play it in, 5'7" sophomore. She's got some height to her.
Some good bloodlines in. So.
That pass to the wings tipped out of there nicely by Molly Achterberg. So there is some upside there, you say?
Yes. Yeah. 46-23.
Oh, Molly Achterberg with the push.
Her third personal foul.
And it will be a 1-on-1 situation here.
So I'm assuming, guys, was it like this in the first half, foul-wise?
Oh, it was worse.
Times 2.
First quarter.
Times 2.
So they've yet to have a foul. That is number 8 for us. We've got 2 players with 4 fouls and numerous ones with 3. So
Sloan at the free throw line, and it's a 1-on-1. Back rim, no good. Achterberg whistled with another foul as she's trying to clear out the shooter.
That's her 4th foul.
2 quick fouls by Molly. Coach Weatherman wasn't too impressed with that call, as Molly's doing a good job blocking out the shooter on the free throw line. Exactly what you're supposed to do. Must have got a little bit too anxious. Front rim no good, and this time, oh God. Okay.
Makeup call there?
Must have been.
I was going to say, that's interesting. So.
Yep. It will be Minneapolis ball. Courtney Walker has it for Minneapolis. And almost has her pocket picked by Deal.
Left that dribble hand out there. Perfect opportunity for the defense to swat that, Mike. As just kind of left it in that hand to have her take it away. So
Achterberg to play it in, gets it off to Walker.
There you go.
Situation existed again for a second, but then the crossover dribble clears the defender. As Scott was mentioning, it's sometimes you do have to use that other hand, regardless of whether you like to dribble with the other hand or not. But much better job there. Now we're counting down the seconds. Cornick can't get a handle on it, and we can't get a shot off at the end of the third quarter. That's the way it will end here with 1 quarter to go. Minneapolis leading Bennington 46-23. This is SalinaPost.com, Eagle Communication Channel 20. We'll be back after a word from our sponsor.
Oh, yeah, jeez.
Proud sponsor of tonight's hometown coverage of Lions Sports. Listen to the Lions Sports on SalinaPost.com.
Your Toro dealer in Minneapolis and Salina is All Seasons Power and Equipment. See Ronnie Robbins and his crew for great pricing and service for both new and used equipment as they back the Minneapolis High School Lions.
Well, welcome back to Minneapolis. Dale Leach, Mike Perry, myself, Scott Osherman here. 46-23 as the Lady Lions, you know, I've just seen the one quarter, but pretty exciting.
Well, they've got this one under control, but it was questionable early. Now Bennington on the move, and Shea Allison with the push, and she just picked up her fourth.
Yep, her fourth. Yep. So we've got Shea, Jadra, Molly, and Charisma, all with 4 fouls.
Free throw up and good by Deal. Minneapolis over the limit. Bennington in the double bonus from here on out will shoot 2. That a 2-shot foul anyway. So
they have no fouls.
24 fouls by Minneapolis, or somewhere near that anyway. Shoop with the ball back in the contest. Minneapolis has their starters back in. Good defense played by Bennington though. Lott has it. Back to Jadra, an open look from the outside, it's good. Jadra Lott showing her range from the outside, cans the 3, and Minneapolis now with a 49-25 lead. Deal out front for Bennington. Gets it off to Kaiser. Now Ellis has it. She can shoot the 3 as well. Nice move by Kaiser and spin move in the paint. And the 5'9" sophomore has the basket. Nice job there by the post player. Forte's shot back rim's no good. Shea Allison with the rebound, gets it off the Lott. Now Shoop all the way in, misses the stick back. Lott, a free throw, no good. And Stanley has the defensive rebound for Bennington. Minneapolis had a couple pretty good chances there. Now from the outside, 3 ball is good.
Kaiser's kind of lightened it up a little bit there, Mike. She has got 8 points here in the second half.
Pretty good ball player.
As she gets down close to the basket, she's got a nice little jump shot. All above her head. Forte from the outside, good. Rebound by Allison, she kicks it out to Nicole. Open look from the 45-degree angle there, and nothing but net. Minneapolis 51 and Bennington 30. 32nd timeout, I believe.
Yeah, we'll keep it here.
So you were saying the Kaiser girl has 8 points here in this quarter?
In the second half.
The second half.
8 points here in the second half, and actually 9 points. Sorry about that. 9 points here in the second half. So she's doing a nice job. Has brought it within 21. 6:03 left to go here in this ball game. They've got some youth on this squad. Bennington does. Of course, you know, we've got some up and coming youth as well.
Yep.
We've got 5 seniors, but we've got some nice underclassmen coming up.
Yep, this would be the year to do it, though, I would think.
Yep.
Fourth quarter action here. Bennington, Sloan from the outside, no good. And Mackenzie Allison positions herself well for the rebound, and the ball is tipped by Deal as tried the outlet pass, and it happened to hit Mackenzie's hand as it went out of bounds. Good defensive play there by Staley Deal. And Forte runs right over the top of Deal.
Nicole Forte with her 4th personal.
I think Nicole saw her there as she was trying to get over to defend the ball, but she is whistled with her 4th Deal to the free throw line to shoot 2. First throw on its way, rimming off the front of the rim, no good.
Charisma Veneri checks in for Forte. Charisma, freshman. I'm sure you guys have already talked about that.
Deals, free throw no good, and Mackenzie Allison has the rebound for Minneapolis. Plays a little taller than what she is in my book. She's very strong, low block presence, rebounds the ball well, and I think
they called a 5-second violation. So
5-second call, as Scott mentioned, is.
I thought she had backed away from it and then drove in, but apparently not. So apparently did not give enough separation on that.
Sloan off to Ellis, out front to Deal. Skip pass to Sloan. Now back to Deal. Minneapolis zoned up here.
Charisma with it. That's a travel.
And
I was
that's
about
a
ready to
good
say,
goal.
Charisma is going to have to learn to play under control a little bit. Almost picked up her 5th foul.
Yeah,
right
she
there.
was very close to that. 5th foul right there.
That's part of maturing, sliding your feet a little bit. So great hustle by Charisma.
Shipley back in the contest for Bennington. Shoup with the ball for Minneapolis. 4:56 left in this contest. McNary to Shea Allison. Tries to get it down low to McKenzie. Tipped away nicely by Bennington. Now all the way in, layup good.
Nice job by Shoup to drive it in.
Nice job to recognize the open alley. Once she got past the first defender, she was all the way to the basket.
Oh. I thought he was going to blow a whistle there. They kick Bennington takes a timeout right there. I thought they were going to whistle Jader with number 5 right there.
30-second timeout. Well, that just answered my question I've had since college basketball season started. In college, the coach can no longer call timeout. It has to be called by a player on the floor. And I wondered if that would work its way down into high school, but apparently it has not, because that timeout was called by Coach T.J. Trout for Bennington.
Well, I guess that's one on. I did not know the college had changed on that.
Yep. So 4:27 remaining in the game. 23-point lead for the Lions still here, 53-30.
They've got some height there. That kid's quite tall.
Yeah, his name's Juneman. I don't know how tall he is.
6'8".
And he's a sophomore.
The Junemans are always good height.
A nice drive to the basket, shot up and in by Deal, and she is fouled. She got the and one here. Whistled with the foul is Mackenzie Allison. That's her 3rd. Deal to the charity stripe to try and make it a 3-point play. Free throw up and good. 4:11 left, 4th quarter. Lott with the ball on the right wing. Dribble drive, gets it off to McNary. Charisma dribble drive. Now Shoup. Baseline drive, and blocking foul is called by Sloan.
First foul of the half.
Shoup can get to the baseline quickly, and if you're not there, you'll have to make it up like Sloan tried to there, and it is whistled with the blocking foul. McNary to throw it in. Shoup. Ball above her head. Looks for Shea Allison. Gets a ball screen. Now in the paint she goes. Right hand shot, no good. And Shipley has the rebound for Bennington. Both teams pretty much in a zone defense all evening long. Minneapolis played man-to-man early on in the first quarter. We found ourselves in foul trouble, went directly to a zone and been there ever since. Deal looking for a cutter. Now she is the cutter as she gets into the baseline, and the ball is stuck. That is a jump ball when the ball gets stuck on the rim between the ball or the rim and the backboard. Possession arrow favors Minneapolis, so we will get the ball. Put Faith into the contest so she can jump up there and knock it out. Kidding. You can just about get there, I'll bet.
Mackenzie Allison will inbound the ball.
53-33, 20-point lead. 3:09 left in this contest. Plenty of seats left. Shoot from the outside, air ball no good. And Watson has the rebound for Bennington. More seats in here than there are parking spots outside. McNary with a nice swipe. And the steal layup, good, all the way in she goes. McNary, good defensive play on the defensive end, went coast to coast and made that layup. Minneapolis up 55-33. Deal gets it off to Sloan. Entry pass to Watson. Ooh. She gets her own miss and her stick back. This time Allison comes to get her, and McKenzie's going to be whistled with foul.
And that will be number 5 on, no, just number 4. Sorry, number 4.
The Lady Dogs have played very smart and effective on boxing out on the boards.
That was good position there, as Dale mentioned, by Watson. She had 2 or 3 good looks. Finally is fouled. Free throws an issue as she front runs that one. Timeout by Minneapolis as Bennington changes out 4 players. Full timeout taken. We'll take one too. Minneapolis in control here, 55-33. This is Tri-County Tournament. This is also SalinaPost.com, Eagle Communication, Channel 20. We'll be back.
The Minneapolis Junior Senior High School Lionbackers are proud to continue their long-term support of the broadcast of these Lions games. Join us as we support student activities and the teachers of MJSHS. Go Lions! We're with you all the way.
City Pharmacy in downtown Minneapolis is proud to support the Lions of Minneapolis High School. Come visit Joe and Amber Wool for your pharmaceutical and home health equipment needs, along with gifts and greeting cards. While you're here, be sure to pick up some free vitamins for all your young Lions. We promote healthy kids and families.
So some new players check in for Bennington.
Well, Scott, did you get some sign language to see what the score was of the game?
I did not.
JV?
I did
maybe
not,
you'd give us thumbs up or plus 10. 55-33, Minneapolis leading Bennington. Free throw by Watson, rimming in. She missed the first and did get the second one. As Katie Dreiling into the contest. As Scott mentioned, there are new faces out there for Bennington. Ellis still in the contest. Shoup now with the ball from Minneapolis. Dribble drive all the way in. Shot is good.
57-34 Minneapolis.
Yeah, number 3 does look like Miss Trout.
Yep. She's a freshman.
Shot from the outside, rimming off. Faith Kornick up for the rebound for Minneapolis. And now a timeout taken by Coach Weatherman. 30-second timeout.
57-34 here. Lady Lions with the possession.
1:36 left to go here in this ball game. So halftime of the boys game, guys. My daughter has been teaching young ladies to dance, and they have a halftime performance the young ladies do. So
yeah, those are always good and look forward to it.
Kindergarten, I believe, through 6th grade. So my daughter has been teaching dance lessons. So
excellent. That's a wonderful thing to teach the younger kids that are just rip raring to go, and I always get a chuckle out of watching them. Not that it's funny, but the girls are very serious about their dance and it's fun to watch. Mine always danced through the years. They were serious about it. Sometimes Dad was smiling.
Yeah.
Always smiling, sometimes laughing under, but it was always fun.
Cornick comes down with the rebound, but it's tied up and she's on the floor. Possession there to the Dogs.
Trout has it, gives it off to Ellis. Now the entry pass down on the low post, and the shot comes out to Trout. She's a lefty. Cuts through Ellis, now down to Trout, has a shot. No, she's right-handed.
So that shot wasn't a lefty.
No, it was not. She was dribbling left-handed. 57-36, Walker with the ball. Roth from the outside, good-looking shot. It goes out of or off the backside, is tracked down by Bennington. Katie Dreiling has it. Makes that crossover dribble even more effective when he can do that. Dreiling with the ball, now off to Trout. Entry pass down low, shot is blocked by Loss, but she's going to be whistled for the foul as Stanley has Laws on her hip. Good position, as Dale mentioned. The low block players for Bennington all have good position down on that low block. Shot up and in by Megan Stanley, 5'7" sophomore. Hits the first of two. And with 14 seconds left in the contest, brings Bennington back to just 20. Down 20, and she missed the rim on that one, so Minneapolis will play it in. Walker gets it off to Roth. Trout with a good defense. Roth steps back and cranks one up. Cornick with the rebound. But time expires and the buzzer rings. That's the way this game will end. Minneapolis 57, Bennington 37. And the girls' game is in the books. Minneapolis, first game of the year and victorious. Bennington.
They outscores 14-11 in the final stanza.
Bennington played well. That's the way it ends, 57-37. We'll be back with some point totals and some comments about the girls' game as the boys get ready to play here shortly, as Minneapolis victorious 57-37. We'll be back after a word from our sponsor.
Well, welcome back to the gym. We're ready for our wrap-up of this girls' game with the Lions getting the nice 57-37 win over the Bulldogs to go 1-0 on the season. The Lady Dogs dropped to 0-2. Scott's got some stats for us.
We'll run through some stats real quick for the Bennington Bulldogs, Lady Bulldogs. Jamie Sloan with 4 points. Delaney Ellis with 5. Casey Kaiser with 11. Alexis Watson with 5. Let's see here. Make sure I pronounce it right. Staley Deal with 7. Kaylee Shipley with 2. Megan Stanley with 1. And Claudia Trout with 2. Bennington was 15 for 30 from the free throw line. So went to the free throw line 30 times. Made 15. Could have been a little bit different ball game had they had a little bit more of those. So for the Minneapolis Lady Lions, Faith Cornick with 2, Adeline Laws with 2, Kylie Roth with 3, Mackenzie Allison with 3, Molly Octoberg with 3, Shay Allison with 4, 7 by Jadra Lott, 9 by Lindsay Shoup, 11 by Nicole Forte, and leading the way is freshman Charisma Gleneri with 13. Lady Lions were 4 for 9 from the free throw line. All of those coming from Nicole Forte, who was 3 for 5, and Mackenzie Allison, which was 1 for 4. So interesting. A lot of times you'll see your point guards get to the line, but you saw it, they didn't really get into foul trouble at all. Nobody found out for the Lady Lions. Quite a few girls with 4 fouls.
That's a miracle.
So.
Well, it's a nice luxury that we have so many players we can put in there to play through this foul troubles that they got. So that was a big asset to us tonight. Well, if there's anything that needs to be improved, 2 things. Shooting percentage has got to get better. And number 1, they got to learn to move their feet better on defense. They're just really setting themselves up to draw a lot of fouls.
Yeah, you're right on the defensive part. The feet got to move a little quicker in anticipation. Put the reach in fouls, sometimes you just have to let them go. You get up against a good free throw shooting team, you can't afford to put them at the free throw line like Scott mentioned 30 times. You hit a 60-65% free throw percentage, then it's going to be tough to overcome that on the other end. But we did see some balls finally drop in the paint. Our outside shooting is not in question, as McNary, Shoup, and Forte, Lott, they can all put it in from the outside, but that all important scoring in the paint on that offensive glass. We can get that offensive rebound, but putting it back in the bucket is still the question. But a good first game, had a little first game jitters. Bennington played well, get us to that 13-13 first quarter score. After that, Minneapolis started hitting the basket from the outside. Pretty good game for the first time out for Minneapolis.
Well, we'll go ahead and take a break and get set up for the boys' game. And Coach Weatherman is over with the other broadcast group right now. I'm sure he'll be over here pretty soon. We'll be ready to go for that.